Hey, this is me and this is a new Polish pay-to-win server. And this is also me, wearing illegal armor and holding a crossbow which I should not have. Would you want to know how I managed to get these items, even though you can't really escape out of the spawn? Well, then watch till the end, cause it's gonna be an interesting journey. At first, this server was created by a group of Polish YouTubers that do content pretty similar to the ideas that you would find on a trending Minecraft YouTube scene, such as I survived X days on one block and this happened. And in this group there was my IRL school friend, who I thought would be taking part in this Minecraft server, but later on I found out she wasn't. So my initial goal was to kinda impress her with doing something cool there. I was shy to talk to her cause she was a YouTuber with 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers, and she was shy because my another friend told her that I had a channel with around 25k subscribers. So yeah, I had to do something. So I started playing, and after a bit I found something huge. And by something huge, I mean something extremely big to the size of the entire map. But let's go back on the ground and fast forward to the part where all of this started. And it started with me getting an elytra. It cost me a couple minutes of grinding resources, but I bought it mostly because of it being a fun thing to have. Like I can mine ores, and if I'm bored of waiting for the new ones, I can fly a couple blocks and not get exhausted from waiting. This is when I realized a really interesting bug in Minecraft multiplayer. When you have an elytra, and when you jump a couple of times using elytra, you can jump without using fireworks and constantly get tempo. And with that in mind, I started reaching higher heights, and suddenly after a couple seconds I was out of the map. This was game changing as it allowed me to explore cool stuff that should be blocked, and maybe find something cool for her? So yeah, my first thought was that it was just an entire map filled with superflat, which would be reasonable. But I was patient, and I flew, and suddenly at a 3000 block mark I hit the wall. And the wall was a real Minecraft world? What? In what world would this be the case of me flying there? The first thing I did was to pick up the flowers that were on the floor. Because of the water falling on them, it made them pickable, which meant that I got my first unique and illegal item, cause you're not really supposed to get it. And this incident made me realize a really important thing. I can't break blocks. And this is twice as bad because there are no mobs spawning on the map, which means that I can't abuse creepers to plague blocks for me. Which is bad, but this didn't turn me down on my journey to find more cool things to get. So I decided to climb the wall. And I went flying. After a bit of flying, I found this cool thing, a witch hat. The most important mob here is a witch, as it can drop some pretty cool items that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise.
No, don't. No. Please, bye.
And I got a new item that's unavailable, Spider's Eye. So after this, I made a cool looking screenshot and went back on the adventure.
Yeah, I got it.
The sign of me hunting a real mob to prove to myself that I might find a creeper was extreme. I had a mirage of hearing a cow.
I'm not sure if I've heard it correctly, but I think I heard a cow. Or it's just me. Yeah, it's probably just me.
But it was just my imagination. And after a while, I found an enter portal. Nice. There were golden leggings and a golden helmet. Tell me it doesn't look cool and drippy. It didn't take long to find another amazing and incredible structure that shouldn't be findable. A pillager outpost.
Maybe it's looted by someone. There's a crossbow. Okay, there's more wood. Okay, there's possibility to get to get a fishing rod.
Then I found taiga, where I saw mushrooms. And mushrooms are really special to her, because her main series at the time was based around a mod called Origins, you know, the mod with classes and stuff, and she was playing a class that was related to mycelium and mushrooms, so if I were to get it, this was the perfect gift for her. Sadly, I didn't manage to get it, but I realized a really important thing. I could buy some fireworks for in-game money. You wonder how to get in-game money? Well, you just need to mine it slowly if you didn't spend money on the server. More on that later, you'll get it. I got 16 fireworks, which were really useful.
You know what I can do with these fireworks? I can go like this.
Then I found a desert, which could spawn a temple which contains TNT inside. And you know what TNT does? Yeah. But in the meantime, I found a floating plus, which I was so tempted to take a screenshot on. But getting on it without using fireworks wasn't easy.
Alright, I'm here. And I could wear my normal chest plate. I would turn on my shaders. I would look at the sea. I'll make a screenshot.
Then I found a cave, which gave me another spark of hope to find creepers, which only made me lose like a bunch of fireworks. So this wasn't a good decision at all. But we live, we learn, you know? And after that, I grinded a bit out of camera. Actually, my recording just crashed because my drive was full, but I got more fireworks, that's the important part. So this is the place that the Pay2W server refers to. This place is a generator room, but with a twist. It can only be accessed by a people with a rank that of course costs a quite bit of money, and they have way more ores to mine, which combined with less amount of people with ranks gives them ability to overcome players that didn't spend any money here in a fraction of what they would need to accomplish the same goal. So after a bit of exploiting my way onto this pay-to-win zone, I was able to afford an ender crystal.
500. Thank you.
Actually, I was able to afford 2 ender crystals, because someone was selling them 2 times cheaper on auction house, but I got them. Also, during the time when my recording crashed, I decided to sell one of my flowers for 1000 coins. Sadly, no one bought it. No one appreciated the value of this unique item that you couldn't get. But anyways, I found an alchemy stand.
That's an amazing thing to find.
And after a bit, I found drowns.
Nautilus shell? Please drop the Nautilus shell. It will mean a word to me. Proud. Oh, they're amazing item. Okay. Is there something cool? Fishing rod. Well, I could fish. Could get items from fishing. And do you know what I could also get from fishing? Yeah, you're right. I could get mending. Getting mending would be an absolute If you'll drop trident, I will literally do something. I'm not even sure what. Please, give me trident. Okay, please, please, please.
So now I have a full armor that looks really fancy. I have 2 fishing rods, I have 2 Nautilus shells, and much more. Then I went fishing with my new fishing rods. And I caught 2 big fishes. And called it here, cause I had to do something for myself to eat. And when I came back, well, another guy reported this exploit to the admins for $20 in item value, and they fixed it. Unless... there was a small hole where you could just go through it to escape. But it got patched rather quickly, leaving me no option to leave them off. But hey, I got a lot of cool stuff on this server, and you know what's the most important part? I wrote to my IRL friend, and she said that her friend, who is also a YouTuber, likes me. Probably because I just exploited the server, so I guess that was a dub. See ya in 2 years when I upload something next. I hate myself.